Hi, my name is Arch, and this is my tiny house office. I built it during the pandemic. It was so much fun that I decided to build another tiny house cabin down on a property that my brother and I own in southern Ohio. I documented the process, so join me along my journey to build this off-grid tiny house cabin out of reclaimed materials and learn some new things along with me. Welcome to my neck of the woods.
All right, so today we're working on a few things for the cabin. One of the things is we got to get the whole cabin caulked. We have, like I mentioned in a previous video, I think that the siding is not quite, it's not overlapping, and so I was trying to save materials by just putting it straight onto the wall, but I also need to make sure that we have it nice and protected from the elements, I guess. So we're going to caulk through the gaps around the place. Then we've got a stove that we were working on the last time. All right, so this is the guide gear stove that we did most of the installation for last time. The only thing with this is the piping did not actually reach all the way through the ceiling. So I had to go and get a new pipe. It's the right size to fit on top of the previous pipe, but I cannot get another pipe on top of this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put it through the roof for now so that we can actually get the stove working. The issue will be rain getting down into it, so I need to get either a cap or buy another one of these pipes here eventually so that I can swap it out and actually be able to stack them correctly, because if you see, this is the one that's supposed to go on top, and it's got vents around here, and then it's capped so the rain doesn't get in. So I need to get this installed, finish it up, and then we'll actually be able to have some heat out here. So I'm not exactly sure where it's going to end up, so. Did it go through?
Yep.
Sweet.
It's sort of like I'm walking past the boards, and if I can see him or the light on the other side, I know it's too big of a hole to leave. Because we pulled, since these were reclaimed boards, I spent one day just pulling nails out while they were building some of the walls still.
I'm gonna cut out the window next and install this window here. So the window does not fit, but we are already framed in. So I'm going to cut a bit off the side of the window so that it will fit. So just putting the hinges on right now, and then we'll get this in the window frame here and put the hinges on so that we'll actually be able to open the window up. And then I've got some springs that will keep it from flying open as well. So I want to put those on and put a latch on, and then we should be good. I think I can use your help when you get a chance.
Okay. See what I mean? Every time I get to the end, he needs help, so I can just stop. So you're just gonna put them in partially first to make sure it swings right?
Yeah, I'm gonna put one in.
One top, one
and the
bottom?
Yeah. All right, let's give that a try. You can take that shim out too. Is it hitting there?
It's hitting the this pink one. Pink one sticks out further than the others. Right here.
All right, I can use the
Maybe
jigsaw.
Yeah, see, sometimes it just goes on like butter. That's when I come back with that little wood piece though and fill it in. I don't know, I say it goes on like curds. It goes on like butter, it goes on like cottage cheese. All right, so Arch, look, all right, you see like, not the beam right above here, but the light one?
Yeah.
Is there any gap underneath there that you can see light through?
Yeah, over on this side.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much from here to here.
Okay, I'll spread it.
Yeah, you can cook on this thing now.
It's hot.
Oh yeah.
We got some bacon and eggs with a spatula. You can't have bacon and eggs without your pepper seasoning.
Perfect.
And some bread and beer.
Perfect.
So we got the whole set. I figured if you're making eggs, you gotta have something to put it on because I wasn't about to bring plates, you know?
Yeah. Well, bacon's coming along. I hear it sizzling.
That got hot fast, man.
Yeah. This thing is
Wow, that's
puts
awesome.
out quite a bit of heat. So my ideal breakfast out here would be bacon and eggs, and then the even better would be if we could add some deer steak. That would be amazing. So I would love to get some deer this season. We didn't last year, unfortunately, but now that we've got the cabin, I think we'll be much better placed to actually find the deer this season. So we'll see what goes along with it. And then since you're in the cabin, just have a beer with it. Cheers.
Cheers.
I think this is a cooking show as well. I did some home brewing for that other episode, so might as well do cooking in this one. Yeah, we could do some brats. Could do steak. Fry some steak up.
Oh yeah.
That'd be good.
Cast iron steak. Just make sure I don't hit myself with the hot grease. Nice.
Whew. It's toasty in there. I like it. So for these windows, what I'm trying to do is put a, it's not actually a 2x4. I got it from some old fencing, but it's just to keep the gaps shut, basically. So I'm putting this frame on the inside, then the window has something to close onto, and hopefully it keeps some of the, the wind and rain out. So that's what I'm doing for this one and that one, and probably for the door as well. All right, one more window. Get one of these in, be good. Sweet, thanks.
Bows and arrows and pea shooters for security.
Yeah.
If anybody makes it up here.
So the nice thing is now when you walk into the tiny house, it is very warm. So the stove's doing a great job putting out a lot of heat, and you can cook on it. So what more can you ask for? That's all the siding. Whew. Okay. Now what? All right, so these are the extenders for the window, basically. So the window doesn't just fling all the way out. They'll stop it from, blowing away, and just kind of serves as a spring so that they can, if you push it too far, it'll just come back. But it also keeps them open when it's extended like this. So it's kind of nice. You can open the windows and just not worry about them. Pre-drilled that. There we go. Now we got windows that'll open. Sweet. I'm debating whether to put one of those things on here because it's pretty heavy, and I might just use a stick to keep these open when I want to. So I don't know yet if I'm going to put it on here. There we go. Yeah, we got a nice view outside. Sweet. think these work pretty well. I've got these on the other tiny house that I've got, and they do a pretty good job with keeping it from getting taken away by the wind and keeping the doors or windows propped open as far as you want them. So I like the way they work. Oh, I do need to put these on, these window latches.
So you saw on the back side, I had to go all the way up. But because on the front side, he overlapped the top half, but the bottom half is flat. So I only have to do the bottom half on this and that side. So it should go a lot quicker.
That works. So, what all did we get done today?
So today, we got in the rest of the windows with latches, the chimney and the chimney stack for the stove.
Which is very hot, by the way.
Steaming in here now.
Nice and toasty.
I got all the walls caulked.
Nice.
Cooked on the stove for the first time.
Had breakfast. So yeah, this was really great. So for the finished product, this is kind of pretty close. Really what we need to do now is get it painted, I think, eventually. We got to get the bunk beds in, and you had a plan for that, right? What were we talking about with the bunk beds?
If he makes like beds that will swing down and sort of land on studs instead of having it always stationary. That way he could swing it back up when he doesn't want to use them and have the whole floor.
Yeah. I would like to put a desk over here, right in front of that window. And then this area here will probably be where we do some hunting. And so we can open this up and open this door or window, and we can look out. We've got a nice view of this area where there's a lot of deer that like to come. And then they like to come out that side of the hill as well. So really it's a kind of an ideal spot. So are you going to be doing any hunting there?
I'm not the biggest hunter, but I'm a bird watcher and I'm an artist, so this is perfect landscape painting for me.
All right, so if you enjoyed this video and you enjoy watching what we're doing up here, then please hit the like button and subscribe, notify, and make sure that you hear about future episodes because we've got a lot of work that we're still going to do. And this is just the first building. What I would like to do is make like an entire camp up here. So we were talking, have like a kitchen. What else were we talking about?
Outdoor little fire pit.
Yeah.
An outhouse.
Outhouse.
Build an outhouse.
So really, there's quite a few projects that we can do just around this area, and then after that, I'd like to do some other things. Like we're gonna hopefully do some maple tree tapping.
My camper rebuild.
Yeah, we gotta rebuild your camper.
I got a '74 Dodge camper that's hacked off right now. It's only 2-seater, but with the whole flatbed going all the way back. So we're gonna rebuild it to make it at least a 4-seater. With like a little stage on the back, so it'll look like this for 4 seats.
So
it still has the bed on it, right now, but yeah,
it's gonna be sweet. So yeah, I think we should have some cool future episodes. So make sure you like and subscribe and hit notify. And
what's the name of your station?
Thanks for checking out my neck of the woods. See you next time.